Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to review of Continent, the first studio record by the metalcore band the Acacia Strain. Today we're celebrating the 15th anniversary of the record, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. I've already reviewed their first and sixth studio records, and Life is Very Long and Death is the Only Mortal. Go check them out. My story with this band is quite simple. I've stumbled upon their studio videos from this record and Wormwood. I remember Vincent eating some chips and having arguments with the guitarist. It was hilarious to me. The lineup for this record is Vincent on the vocals, DL on the guitars, Jack Strong on the bass and Kevin on the drums. To me personally, this was the best the Acacia Strain lineup they've played on this record and next two ones. Then DL sadly left the band. What's sad is the fact that the only person that is still in the band from this lineup is the vocalist. The production on the record was handled by Zeus and it's tight, it's clean but heavy, no loudness or no clipping, just the way I like it. Message is diverse. The songs are very misogynistic but also full of misanthropy, nihilism, hatred toward mankind. I'm not gonna lie, many of the lines from these lyrics are very quotable. They just sound badass. Structure of the tracks is between basic and advanced. It usually follows the pattern of intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, breakdown, bridge, breakdown, chorus, outro. Sometimes it's slightly different. Sometimes also the songs have guitar solos. Not every song has one. And the music on this record could be described as a mix of deathcore, hardcore and metalcore. The album starts with the song Skynet, and the first thing you're going to notice here is the drumming by Kevin. He's straight up killing it. His double bass work, his groove, his precision, his speed. It's the backbone of this record. Next is the bass work. It's audible. The bassist mostly follows the guitars. It's nothing special, but it's here. I enjoy it. Then we have the guitar work by DL. Those riffs are straight up legendary, you know, the breakdowny one, 001. It's classic. We also have some eerie lead guitar work on some of the songs and some very cool guitar solos here and there that are very melodic and memorable. Finally we have the vocals by Vincent and he's straight up killing it. I love his voice, the growling, the screaming. His vocals are very intense and you can truly feel hatred in them. Classic stuff. If you look at the song titles on this record, you will think that these tracks are basically about Terminator, Arrested Development, shit like that, but actually the song titles and what the songs are about are two completely different things. Like for example, the lyrics of Cthulhu are not about him at all, they have no references to him, and the song Skynet, it's not about Terminator. It's about bands that ripped off the Acacia Strain sound. There was a rumor back in the past that this song was about the band Emir or however you call them, but the Acacia Strain said that wasn't the case. But Emir got pissed off anyway and they've released a diss track about the Acacia Strain called R2 Deep Throat. This whole beef is laughable, but this song Skynet is a classic. It's my favorite track on the record. I love the groovy parts of it, the beginning, that line, if you think like a whore then you're a fucking whore. It's a classic, like if you start your record with such a line, you know you're going for a good ride. Besides the breakdowns, the chorus and the verses, I also love the guitar solo. It's very memorable and it stays in your head. It's beautiful. Also the music video is fucking hilarious, go watch it. 10 out of 10, C-word. Now this is another banger on this record. I especially enjoyed the first part of the track, like the first 2 minutes. Those cool breakdowns and groovy parts, pom 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 pom. Love that shit, the vocals are insane. This is a classic track, but the second part of it isn't as intense and interesting as the first part. 9 out of 10. Dr. Doom is my second least favorite song on this record. I still enjoy it, the breakdowns are fire, same as the vocals. I just think it's not as fun to listen to as the previous tracks. 8 out of 10. Forget Me Now. Now this one is fucking fun. I love the breakdowns, the vocals, the lyrics. Just go read the lyrics now. 9 out of 10. Cthulhu. Now this song was my favorite years ago when I first started listening to this band because of the lyrics. They are just fucking hilarious. If you call me Vince one more time, I'm gonna rip your fucking head off. Just so fun. The first part of the song is the best, but I also love the more eerie guitar noises, the lead guitar work, and the breakdowns as usual. It's a fun track, not a perfect song, but I still hold much respect for it. 9 out of 10. Baby Buster features Human Furnace, the vocalist of Ringworm, and wow, this song has the best chorus on the entire record. Human Furnace's vocals are just so fucking good, his screaming, his screeching, and also Vincent is straight up killing it. Yet again, cool lyrics, I love reading them, go check them out. And the music is also fun. 9 out of 10. Balboa Towers, a reference to Arrested Development. This track has more of an advanced structure, because it has lots of breakdowns, and every single one of them is fucking great. The lyrics and the vocals yet again slap. It's not a perfect song, but I love it. 9 out of 10. GFC is another banger. I especially enjoyed the main melody. Doom doo doom, doom doo doom, doom doo doom, doom doo doom. You know, that very death metalish tremolo riff. Also, the second part of the song is much more melodic. We have some metalcore-ish riffs. I was like, wow, I didn't expect that. This is a classic song. 9 out of 10. Kraken. Now this one has much more evil and darker sounding atmosphere. I love the guitar riffs, the drumming and the vocals. It's a great track. 9 out of 10. The Combine is only 2 minutes long and it's my least favorite track on this record. I still dig it. It's full of anger, it's heavy, it's straight to the point, but it's not just as interesting as the other songs on this album. 8 out of 10. And the final song on the standard edition, The Behemoth, is a completely different track from the previous ones. This one is emotional, it's melodic, the guitar solo is beautiful. I just love the contrast between the rest of the record and this song. It's like, wow, you can chill out to this one. 10 out of 10. And now we have 2 bonus tracks that didn't make the cut for the standard edition, but they were featured on the vinyl editions. The first one, Global Warming, is a banger. I love the breakdowns here, the vocals, the lyrics. It's all fucking perfect. It's not my favorite song on the album, but I would love it to be featured on the standard edition, like replace the Combine with it. 9 out of 10. And the final track, Stay Puft. Now this one is kinda similar to Doctor Doom, as it's not a perfect song, but it works. I do enjoy listening to it. I understand why it wasn't featured on the standard edition, but it's fun to listen to. It has cool breakdowns and vocals. What else do you want? 8 out of 10. To sum it up, the consistency is stable and the flow is fitting. Replayability, yeah, it's an excellent album. I love it from beginning to the end. I feel like on this release, the Acacia Strain finally found their own style, because the previous 3 records sounded like more experimental music, and here they sound like them, and the next 2 records sounded just like this one. Later, when DL left, it kinda lost its magic to me, but I still enjoyed the newer records. It's just this era of the band, you know, like from 2008 to 2012, I felt like this was the Acacia Strain. The highlights of this one from almost every song on the record, like Skynet, Seaward, Forget Me Now, Cthulhu, Baby Buster, GFC, Kraken, The Behemoth, all great songs. Celebrate the rest of it by spinning this record today. It truly deserves your love and attention. That's all from me, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, follow me on my Instagram, use the description. I will see you in my other videos. Bye!